Whoa, whoa, whoa there.
What?
Do you have any idea what you're doing?
Yeah.
You may be curious about what they're doing, but you mustn't access their sites. Because while you're watching them, they can be watching you.
You think I don't know that? Don't worry about it. I have the cookies turned off.
That's not going to protect...
I'm also looping my connection through another site so it spoofs my IP address. They don't know who I am, where I am, or what I want. Got anything else to say?
Just this. When you're on a government or company computer connected to a government or company system, you're not supposed to be doing stuff like that. You're attributable. You're putting your organization at risk, and you're making yourself a security risk. In fact, the only person you're fooling by trying to access the internet through an anonymous site is you.
Well, well, well. Looks like the Brits and the Americans are analyzing our website again.
Bloody Brits. Well, we'll just have to shut it down.
Well, we can't very well shut down our best link to the outside world, can we now? Besides, I've got a little something in mind for them.
That's the way. What is it then?
Everyone who surfs our friendly little website goes home with a nice little buggy bug.
Good thinking. What's it do?
It's a little program that snoops around and checks your email logs and your software registration records, network logons, file structures, names, addresses, ID numbers, phone numbers, even bank accounts.
And pipes it back to us? Michael, you're a bleeding genius. You're almost as talented with computers as I am with explosives.
High praise indeed. But I guess I can't take all the credit. I got this program on a hacker page. It's free for the taking if you know how to use it.
Well, if it's so easy, you think there'd be ways to protect against it?
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But here's the rub. There are ways. But some of these guys are hid so far up behind the power of the state, they think they can't be got. They don't even bother to turn on the security that's built right into their browsers. And those that do, forget to upgrade, so they can't keep up with us hackers.
If our guys were that lazy about security, they'd be out. Or dead.
These guys, they just turn off their cookies and figure they're safe.
Cookies? Where do you computer loonies come up with names like that?
That means a little record a website leaves on your computer for future reference. That way others can see where you've been. But some folks, now they're too smart for their own good, thinking they can fool me.
But they don't, do they? That's why you're paid the big money.
You're bleeding right. Notice me new duds.
Oh, can't take me eyes off them. So, continue.
Well, here's where my little bug really goes to work. Because of who they really are is anywhere on their computer. My bug will find it. And then we know more about them than they know about us.
I'll say it again. You're a bleeding genius. What a team.
Wow. I didn't know they could do that.
Well, they can, and more. A terrorist or hostile website may be used to identify who is accessing their site, identify what sites the user surfs, check out email logs, software registration records, file structure, network logons, names, addresses, ID numbers, phone numbers, bank accounts. I bet you didn't know about this either.
$1,500 hits last week.
Excellent.
Your subscriber login was inspired. We received more than 300 email addresses, true names, and telephone numbers.
Not bad. And they all believe they receive a thing of value for that information.
True. Press releases from the Ministry of Petroleum and information that you stole from other websites.
But they don't know that now, do they, cousin?
Here's one name from a U.S. military server listed in 411.com. He lives in Reston, Virginia.
Hello, Reston.
And that's just the first page. Once I finish compiling this list, I'll assemble the biographical data and put it into the central registry. Think I'll also send an encoded cable to the embassy.
Don't forget to put the names with the 202, 703, and 301 area code at the top.
Maybe our visitors are getting something of value. Where'd you get this?
Are you ready for this? I lifted it from the CIA's country reports.
So, a terrorist or hostile website may be used to acquire personal identifiers such as names, email addresses, and telephone numbers, or to target individuals or organizations. A little trickier than you thought, isn't it?
Yeah.
It gets better. Watch this.
I have the date. We start distribution in 2 weeks and trigger the event 40 days later.
Will you be ready?
Definitely.
Perfect.
I'm just customizing the control using ActiveX.